Hello, yogis. Welcome to your practice. This will be a 1 hour practice focusing on grounding and deep listening. Coming to a comfortable seat. Allow your eyes to rest closed. Bring your focus to your breath. Feel the shoulders moving down and back. Feel the heart lifting. Feel the coolness of the air moving in through the nostrils on the inhale. And feel the heat moving from inside your body out as you exhale. Allow the breath to take up space in your belly, in your lungs, around your heart, in your chest. Feel smoothness across the brow. Wiggle the lower jaw from side to side, releasing any tension you may be holding in the lower half of the face. Bring your palms to heart center. Take a moment here to set an intention for your practice. Something that will serve you while on your mat as well as off your mat. Through the practice of deep listening today in our practice, listen to what the body needs. Move in response to how your body feels and honor that. Modify as needed. And then release the hands. Allow the eyes to open. And let's come onto our backs with a strap. For our practice, in addition to a strap, we'll need 2 blocks. Making your way onto your back. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Allow the shoulders to get heavy. And draw the right knee into the chest. Feel the shoulder blades settle down. Point and flex the right foot. Make rotations with the ankle, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then finding your strap. Placing the strap on the ball of the right foot, extend the leg up to the sky. Allow the leg to be straight. So the leg might actually be pitched forward slightly. So instead of bending the knee to bring the leg vertical to the sky, try to bring the leg vertical and adjust the strap so that the leg can remain straight. Crawl your hands up either side of the strap here. Soften the shoulders down to the mat and curl the toes back towards the shin. Feel the heaviness of the thigh bone reaching back into the hip socket and breathe into any areas of tightness. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. Then placing both ends of the strap in the right hand, reach the left arm out to a T with the palm facing down. Lengthen the left leg forward and then begin opening the right leg out to the side. Curl the toes in towards the shin, press out through the heel. Feel softness and heaviness in the shoulders, in the sides of the neck, in the face, and feel heaviness behind the left hip. On your next exhale, bring that right leg back up through to center. Bring the sole of the left foot back to the mat. Release the strap and cross the right ankle on the left thigh. Pausing here for a moment in this figure 4 shape, feel the right knee pressing away, opening right into the hip crease. You can use your hands to navigate that space, pressing the thighs away. And staying here or drawing that left knee in, Interlacing the fingers behind the left thigh or around the left shin. Keep flexing through the right foot to keep that right knee stable and safe. Feel the shoulders soften back down towards the earth. One more breath here. Then release the right hand, close the legs so the thighs come towards each other. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Find clasp on the outer edges of the feet, the ankles, or the shins, and then lower the head, neck, and shoulders back down to the earth. The heels can come close in towards the hips, or the heels can work away from each other and drawing them in towards the shoulders. Notice the difference when you play around with the position. Find a position that supports you. Really listen deeply. Resist the urge to force. When we force our body will respond by clenching, by tightening. That's the opposite of creating space. So do what you can to soften through the back of the pelvis, soften through the shoulders. And then unravel the legs, draw that right knee in and extend the left leg forward. Place the left hand on the right knee, reach the right arm out to a T, and moving into a twist, right knee crosses over to the left. The head can stay focused on the sky above. The gaze can reach towards the direction of the right knee. Or if you'd like, you can pick up your head and bring the gaze over towards that right hand. If the right shoulder isn't softening to the earth, go ahead and bend the right elbow and bring the back of the hand down to the ground so that the elbow can ground and the shoulder can ground. More of a field goal shape here. Breathe deep and breathe wide into the sides of the waist. And then exhale, coming back through to center. Lower the sole of the right foot down. Draw the left knee into the chest. Point and flex that left foot. Draw circles with the ankle, moving in both directions. And then finding the strap once again, placing the strap at the ball of the left foot, extend the left leg up, bringing the leg straight, though it may or may not be vertical. Adjust the length of the strap and the position of the leg to support a straight leg. Soften the shoulders down, press the heel towards the sky. And that right leg can stay bent, or if you'd like, you can lengthen the right leg to the front of the mat. Taking a couple more rounds of breath here, reaching that left heel up, feeling that left thigh bone drop down, and then transitioning both ends of the strap into the left hand. Reach the right arm out to a T, palm facing down. Begin to open the left leg to the left, keeping the right hip heavy and grounded. Stay active in the left heel, curling the toes back towards that shin. Breathing into the inner thigh. In breath here. And exhale, bring that left leg back up. Place the sole of the right foot on the mat. Release the strap to the side. Cross the left ankle on the right thigh. Pause here with the sole of the right foot grounded. Reaching that left thigh away, creating space in the area of the hips. Flexing through the heel of the left foot. And then drawing that right knee in. If it makes more sense for you to keep that foot grounded, go ahead and keep it lowered, continuing to press that left knee away. Now soften the shoulders, feel the chest lift. Press gently into the back of the head. Smooth out the brow. Working into our figure 4, the supine hip release. Listening to the needs of the body. Placing the hands where they support you, whether it's behind the thigh or around the shin. And then releasing that left hand, drawing the legs in towards each other, lifting the heart, lifting the head, clasping onto the outer feet, ankles, or shins, and then slowly lowering down. Soften the shoulders, hug the thighs, and draw the heels towards the hips or back towards the shoulders, separating the ankles and feet as much as you like or keeping them tucked in towards the hips. One more breath here. And then unravel the legs. Lengthen the right leg forward. Hug the left knee in. Place the right hand on the left thigh. Extend the left arm out to a T. And then moving into that twist. Bringing the left knee across the body. Extending through the left arm. And yogi's choice here on where you'd like to place your head. Keeping it extended to the direction of that left knee. Coming to the back of the head where the gaze is up towards the sky, or maybe facing towards the extended left arm. Adjusting that left arm in any way that you need to support the left shoulder. One more in-breath here. And then exhale, come back to your spine. We're going to draw that right knee into the chest once again. Lengthen through that left heel and hover the heel above the mat. Good. Pausing here for an in-breath. Exhale, press out through the right foot, hug the left knee in. Inhale here. Exhale, switch. Inhale, hold. Exhale, switch. Inhale, hold. Exhale, switch. Pausing here, you can continue just like this or reach the arms forward. Exhale, switch, and twisting over to the left. Exhale, switch. Inhale, hold. Exhale, switch. Inhale, hold. Exhale, switch. Inhale, hold. Maybe bringing the hands behind the head, bringing the elbow towards the right thigh. Exhale, switch. Inhale, hold. Exhale, switch. Inhale, hold. Exhale, switch. Inhale, hold. Hug both knees in and rock yourself up to seated. Coming into a seated position, we're going to move into seated cat-cow, placing the hands on the knees. And also, if you would like, if your pelvis is rotating back rather than neutral, you can always bring a blanket or a block beneath the hips. So take the time that you need to prepare yourself for this position, placing the palms on the knees, round the back, away from you, bringing the chin into the chest. Inhale, lift the heart, shoulders reach back and down. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. One more round. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then coming into all fours, placing the palms right beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Go ahead and lower the elbows down. We're going to prepare here for elbow plank. Now, because of what we're going to be doing next, you might choose to interlace your fingers and press the outer edges of the pinkies into the mat. You can always switch your hand position in a moment. Palms can press down or hands can interlace. Tucking one toe and then the other set of toes reaching back, elbow plank, drawing the belly in, firming the thighs, reaching the heart forward. Just a couple more breaths here. One more in-breath. Then interlace the fingers, elbows snuggle in underneath the shoulders, lift those hips, draw the feet forward, elbow dog, lifting the hips up high, pressing into the forearms, reaching the shoulders back and behind the elbows. Soften the knees as you need to. Feel the heels heavy towards the earth. One more in-breath here. And lower the knees to the mat. Press palms into the mat and then lifting up, downward facing dog. Take a few rounds of breath here, walking it out, pedaling the feet, bending one knee deep and then the other. And then go ahead and lower the knees to the earth. Pull the hips back to the heels in extended child's pose. Forehead rests on the mat. Arms can be wide, extending forward. Fingertips crawl to lengthen underneath the arms all the way through the wrists. Feel heaviness of the hips. Feel broadening of the lower back. Then making your way back up to tabletop, lifting your hips into the shape of downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot steps forward, drop the left knee down. And then if you have blocks, use blocks here. We're going to bring the blocks behind the heel, beneath the shoulders. Toes can be tucked or untucked in the back. Press into the blocks to lift the heart. So find that action of pressing down into the blocks to lift the heart as you sink the hips forward. Good. One more in-breath here. Then straighten that back leg. Go ahead and walk the hands to the left. Bring your feet to parallel. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Walk the hands back towards the heels. Let go of the head. Find the balance between the front and the back of the feet. Make sure the hips are stacked above the heels. Inhale to lift the heart. Bring the heels in, toes out. And we're going to bend our knee to the left towards the back of the mat. Straightening through the right leg. Skandasana. Hands can stay grounded. In breath here. Exhale over to the right. Heart forward, left leg straight, right knee bent. And then release the hands to frame that front foot. Lift the left heel into your runner's lunge. Inhale, right arm lifts with left arm grounded. Easy twist. One more in-breath here. Press into the ground to reach through the arm. And exhale, release the hand. Step your back foot forward slightly. Straighten both legs, setting up for pyramid pose. I like to use blocks here to support my hamstrings. Bringing blocks beneath the hands. Inhale, lift the heart. Feel that right hip reach back in space. Exhale, forward fold. Keeping long spine, rooting through the outer edge of that back foot. Press into the ball mount of the right big toe. Then soften that left knee. Step the left foot back. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, lifts the heart back in that lunge. And exhale into Ardha Hanumanasana. Half splits. Again, using the blocks to support, allowing these tools to create length for the arms, length in the spine. Drive the right heel in, right leg is straight and strong, knee is not locking. And then from here, hinge and fold. One more in-breath. And exhale, coming back into that lunge shape. Plant the palms, step that right knee back to meet the left. Come back into plank pose from the elbows. Right into elbow plank, extend your legs, holding it here for a few rounds of breath. Keeping the heart forward, rooting into the elbows, broadening the upper back. In breath here. Exhale, knees lower down, thighs, hips, belly, moving right into Sphinx. Point the toes, lift the heart, activate the legs, pull the belly in. In breath here. Then stack the palms, bring the elbows out, and rest the head. Shake those hips out. Walking the hands back to the chest, make your way back into downward facing dog. Left leg rises on the in-breath. Step the left foot forward, lower the right knee down. Blocks beneath the shoulders, root down to lift up. Feel the inner thighs hug towards each other, shoulders move down the back. All sides of the neck are long and the face is soft. Good. In-breath here. Straighten that right leg. Go ahead and crawl those hands over to the right. Bring those feet to parallel. Inhale, lift halfway, thighs engage. Exhale, fold. If you'd like on this side, you can bring the peace fingers to the big toes. Elbows reach out to the sides. One more in-breath here. Bring the hands beneath the shoulders. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, heels come in, toes out. Bend the right knee towards the right. Straighten the left leg, Skandasana. Heart lifts. Exhale, coming to the left. Right leg straightens. Reaching the hands to frame the front foot. Bringing yourself to a straight leg lunge here. Placing the right hand down. Inhale, left arm lifts. Squeezing those thighs together. Feel that left hip reach back in space. And then exhale, release the hand, step the right foot slightly forward, straighten through that left leg, moving into pyramid pose. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, fold. Adjusting the height of the blocks as you need them. Feeling that left hip reach back. Right inner thigh rolls back. Rooting through all sides of that right foot. One more in-breath here. And then step the right foot back, soften the left knee as the right knee lowers down. Inhale, lifts the heart, hips sink forward. Exhale, pull it back, Ardha Hanumanasana, second side. Placing the blocks beneath your shoulders. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Bending that left knee, lowering the sole of the foot to the mat, placing the hands on the mat, bringing that left knee back to meet the right, lowering the forearms down, stepping back to elbow plank. Pausing here, firm the thighs. One more in-breath here. Lower the knees to the mat, lower the thighs, the hips, the pelvis. Inhale, lifts the heart, Sphinx pose. Firm the thighs, reach the toes back. Create space for the neck and the shoulders. And then stack the palms, elbows come out, lower and fold. Step the hands back next to the chest. Make your way back to downward facing dog. 3 cleansing breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, right leg lifts on the in-breath. Step the right foot forward, drop the left knee down. This time, inhale, arms reach up overhead, shoulders move back and down, pinky fingers spiral in, gaze is soft. Exhale, release the hands, tuck the back toes, straighten the leg. Lower that foot down. We're going to come into that wide-legged forward fold, but starting with hands on hips. Heel out, toe in. Elbows straighten, fingers interlace. In breath here, firm thighs. Exhale, hinge and fold. Now keep a soft bend in your elbows so that they don't lock out. Rocking the weight forward, balancing between the front and the back of the feet. Softening your knees as much as you need to. Press into the ball mounds of the big toes. Feel the inner thighs roll back. Reach the hands to the earth. Inhale, lift halfway. Heel in, toe out. Skandasana. Right leg straight, left knee bent. Maybe palms come to heart. Otherwise, hands can stay grounded. In breath here. Exhale, coming to the right side. Left leg straight, right knee bent. Palms can come to heart or stay grounded. In breath here. Release the hands forward. Point the toes forward. Straight leg lunge. Right arm reaches up. Exhale, reach the hand down. Lower the left foot. Warrior 2 foundation. Come on up. Extend the arms. Inhale, joyful warrior. Exhale, right forearm to the thigh. Right hip reaches back, pressing into the outer edge of that left foot as the left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, joyful warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Keep that right knee opening towards that right pinky toe. Last one. Inhale, joyful warrior. This time, press into the heel of the right foot to straighten the leg. Reach the arms to a T and extend fingertips to shins or to the block or to the earth. Feel the right ribs rolling forward. Feel the left shoulder stack above the right. In breath here. Exhale, release the hand, soften the knee. Step that left foot partially forward. Press down to come up. Setting yourself up here for pyramid pose. You can bring your hands back to blocks when you fold, or if you like, clasp opposite elbows, prayer hands, or interlaced fingers. Root into the soles of the feet, spread the toes wide, belly draws in. In breath, lifts the heart as you press into the earth. Exhale, hinge and fold. Let go of the head. Soften the face. One more in-breath. Hands come down unless they're already there. Step the left foot back. Drop that left knee down. Inhale, arms rise up. Low lunge with arms extended. And then exhale, reaching it back. Ardha Hanumanasana. Drive that right heel in. Reach that right thigh bone back. In-breath lifts. Exhale, fold. Curl the toes back towards that shin. One more in-breath here. And then lower that right foot down. Plant the palms to frame the foot. You can step it back to tabletop and come to elbow plank and lower down, lift into Sphinx, or moving through Vinyasa, traditional Vinyasa, plant the palms, come into plank pose, lower knees, chest, and chin, or lower straight down. You can come to the earth, inhale cobra, or walk the hands back, upward facing dog, yogi's choice here, commit to it. And then exhale, back to down dog. So if you're making your way through the Sphinx variation, take your time, come back to downward facing dog, and 3 cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Left leg rises on the in-breath. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. Exhale, release the hands, tuck the back toes, straighten that back leg, walk the hands over towards center here to the right, parallel the feet and come up to stand. Reach the arms behind you. Inhale, lifts the heart, firms the thighs, long neck, long spine. Exhale, hinge and fold. If there is a different arm position you'd like to take, maybe this is restrictive and you would like to use the strap, use the tools that are available to you. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt, a necktie, a scarf, a towel. Think about what you have available to you. Slowly release the hands. Inhale, lift the heart, heel and toe up. Soften the right knee to the right. Skandasana, palms come to heart or stay grounded. In breath here. Release the hands, moving over to the left. Right leg straight, left knee bent. Inhale. And then exhale. Release the hands. Come right into that high lunge. Right hand grounded, left arm lifts. In for the twist. Release the left hand, right heel grounds. Now, inhale, open it up, warrior two. When you look down at that left toe, make sure that you can see it, that that left knee is opening. Shoulders stack over hips, tail drops, arms extend. Inhale, joyful warrior. Set your lunge deep. And then exhale, extended side angle, pressing that right thigh back, rotating it in. Inhale, joyful warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, joyful warrior. Pausing here, then pressing into that left heel, straightening that leg. Exhale, extend the arms right into Trikonasana. Left fingertips lengthen forward, then down. Right arm lifts, left shoulder moves back. Left ribs reach forward. One more in-breath here. And then soften the knee, release the hands to frame the foot. Create space hip width apart for your feet. Coming up into standing for pyramid. Toes point forward, right toes point towards right front corner of the mat. Adjust the placement of your feet so that those hips can work towards square. Now, you can take the arms and interlace, use the strap, maybe take opposite elbows or prayer hands. Inhale, lifts the heart, release the gripping toes. Exhale, hinge and fold. Let go of the head. Got one more in-breath here. And then release the hands, step the right foot back, lower into that lunge pose. Bringing the blocks back. Inhale, arms rise up. And then exhale, hinge and fold. Ardha Hanumanasana. Curl the toes back towards the shin. Lengthen the heart towards the top of the foot. Breathing into areas of restriction. Softening the shoulders, the face. Softening the heart towards that front foot. Inhale forward back to lunge. You can step it back to plank, move through your flow, or you can bring your left knee back, coming into elbow plank. In breath here, lower the knees, the thighs, the hips. Inhale, Sphinx pose. And then exhale, making your way back to downward facing dog. From here, step yourself forward, feet wide, heels in, toes out, moving into squat. Couple rounds of breath here. Then release the hands. Migrate into forward fold, bringing those feet back to parallel. Letting the head go. Shake it yes, shake it no. If the fingertips don't touch the earth, clasp onto opposite elbows. Maybe rock from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms come up. Exhale, palms to heart. Allow the eyes to rest closed here. Take a moment to come back to the intention that you set for your practice. And then soften your eyes open. 3 rounds, half sun salutations. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold it down. Root to rise, arms extend. Exhale, palms to heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, strong legs, arms reach up. Exhale, palms to heart. Last round with your breath. Palms come to heart. Pause here. Then release the hands front to the hips. We're going to step the left foot back, similar shape to our pyramid, but instead bending that right knee for warrior one. So hopefully our hips are feeling a little bit more freedom at this point in the practice. Press into that right heel, lengthen the tail, lift the hip points, reach the arms. If the shoulders are restricted, bring the arms out into that field goal shape. Listen to your body. Listen to the feedback it's giving you and the wisdom that lies deep within. Good. One more in-breath here. Bring the hands back to the hips. We're going to move into half moon pose. So bringing that left foot a little closer to the right, bringing the block beneath the right shoulder, lifting the left leg, rooting through the right heel, flexing through that left leg, staying active. And once the shoulders are stacked and the hips are stacked, and if you are finding some balance and stability, use the breath, perhaps lift the left arm up. The gaze can be at the earth, it can be more neutral, or you can reach it up towards the lifted hand. Really pressing into the earth with that right foot. Loose toes, extended leg, open heart. Right ribs roll forward. And then exhale, forward fold. Let go of the head. Shake it out. Root down to rise up, arms extend. Exhale, palms to heart. Hands come back to hips. Step the right foot back for warrior one. Separate your feet hip width apart if you need to create that space to really work towards squaring those hips. Our bodies aren't symmetrical, so expectations of mirrored sides are not really fair to ourselves. So do the best you can and adjust what you need to do for each side of the body. Reach the arms up or out. Press into the outer heel, firm that right thigh. Feel those thighs work towards each other. Strong, stable foundation. One more in-breath here. And then release the hands back to the hips. And we want to close the position of our feet slightly. And I'm stepping back simply so I'm not running into anything. Place your left hand on your block or the earth. Left toes are at 90 degrees, pointing to the front of the mat. Reach your right leg up, square the hips towards the side of the mat. Stacking the shoulders. Feel the left shoulders reach forward. Reach the right arm up. Extend through the fingers. Stay connected to your breath. One more in-breath here. And then exhale, lower the right to meet the left. Forward fold. Let go of the head. Shake it out. From here, lower the hips to the height of the knees. Bring the palms to the heart. Left elbow crosses to right thigh. Left knee comes back in space so that the knees are on the same plane. Twisting chair. Uttanasana. Inhale back through center. Right elbow crosses. Right knee stays back. Right hip roots into the hip. Right thigh roots into the hip. In breath here. Exhale, lift the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the toes out, heels in, lower into your squat. Bring the elbows to the inside of the knees. Heart comes towards the thumbs. And then release the hands behind. Come into sit. Bring the soles of the feet together. Again, if you'd like a blanket beneath your hips, go ahead and take a moment to sit yourself up. Hands can stay behind. Knees come out. Soles of the feet press. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale to come back up through to center. Knees come together. Moving into Janu Shirshasana, bring the sole of the right foot in towards the body. And then place it to the inner thigh. Bring the left hand behind, right arm lifts, square the heart forward, square the heart over the left kneecap, and then hinge and fold. And here, you might choose to bring a strap back into your practice. You can hold both ends of the strap with the right hand, keeping that left hand behind, allowing for a nice lift and opening with gentle twist. If you prefer to bring the left arm forward, you can bring the left arm forward. Just don't torque on the back of the leg by pulling. Just allow it to feel heavy and supported. When we pull our muscles and strain to the edge, there's no room for give. There's no room for softening. So be kind to yourself. Integrate the practice of loving kindness into every action that you take. Inhale up through center. Bring the sole of that right foot back up. Extend the leg. Separate the feet. Rock them out. Release the thighs. Re-extend the right leg. Bring the left sole of foot into the mat close to the body. And then bring the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Right hand comes behind. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, hinge and fold, reaching for the outer edge of the foot or using the strap like we did on the first side. Breathing into that left lower back. Feel heaviness at the back of the right leg. Good. One more in-breath here. And exhale to release. Bring that left leg forward. Go ahead and rock those feet out. And then slowly bending your knees, bringing yourself all the way down onto your back. Keeping the knees bent, reaching the arms forward. We're going to move into 2 rounds of bridge. And then we're almost ready to move into Shavasana. Spread the toes wide, allow the ankles to rest beneath the knees. Press the lower back into the mat, curl the tail up, and slowly, one by one, lift the vertebra up, press into the shoulders, and once you get to that upper back, roll one and then the other shoulder under. Interlace your fingers, lift the hips, feel the inner thighs draw down, draw the knees a little bit towards each other without becoming narrower than the hips. Sometimes the knees like to splay out. Keep engagement, keep lift in the glutes and the hamstrings. Press the back of the head in the mat so that the cervical spine, the area of the neck, stays naturally curved and doesn't press flat into the mat. One more in-breath here. And then release the interlaced fingers, slowly lower down. Bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to draw out. You can place fists beneath the thighs, the outer edges of the hips, just for this moment of support. And then exhale, bring those knees back into that bridge position. Press into the lower back, lift the tail, lift the spine slowly. Roll the shoulders under, interlace the fingers, lengthen the tail towards the back of the knees, press the back of the head, lift the chin. And then on your next exhale, release the shoulders, slowly come all the way down. This time, separate your feet as wide as the mat. Stretch the arms out or leave them resting on the body, and in windshield wiper pose, allowing the knees to drop side to side. And if there's one side that you'd like to pause for a couple of breaths, again, listen to your body. You are the only one who knows what it feels like to be in your body. Listen to the wisdom it offers. And integrate that into your practice. And then draw your knees into your chest, giving yourself a hug, a show of gratitude for coming to your mat today. And then soles of feet to the earth, extend one leg and then the other leg out, reach the arms out for Shavasana. Together, let's draw in deep inhale. At the top of the in-breath, pause and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Open your mouth, release. Allowing yourself to drift into total relaxation No effort, no control, complete surrender. Allow yourself to be held by the earth. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, bringing awareness back to the physical body. Make small movements with your toes and your ankles. Allow the thumb to touch the tip of each of the fingers. Rotate through the wrists. If you like, extending through the whole body, full body stretch. Slowly draw your knees into your chest. Roll over to one side, pausing here, taking this moment as an opportunity for renewal and rebirth. And then pressing into your hands, bringing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your palms to heart center. Honoring the intention that you set for your practice today. Giving yourself permission to carry it with you off the mat. And carry it with you for as long as you need it. The light in me honors and celebrates the light in you. As you go out into the world, remember to shine. Namaste.